Hello and welcome to RealFlix. In this video, we will count down the 10 most watched Netflix original movies released in 2022. Netflix had a roller coaster year with some great hits and big misses, but we are only going to be talking about the movies that were the most well-liked in the first month after their release. Now let's start the video. Number 10, Enola Holmes 2.
Perhaps I should explain.
Enola Holmes. A detective for hire, Enola Holmes begins running her own detective agency. Just as she's about to lock up and return home, a young girl approaches her to investigate the disappearance of the latter's sister. What follows is that Enola discovers that the disappearance may be connected to a deadly conspiracy. Knowing that this mystery is too big to solve alone, Enola must turn to her brother Sherlock and old friend Tewksbury for help to crack the case. Number 9, Senior Year. Stephanie was the ultimate high school queen bee. She was captain of the cheerleading squad, dating the star quarterback, and on track to becoming prom queen. Her classmates wanted to be her, and the guys wanted to date her. But one fateful cheerleading stunt changed everything. Stephanie took a fall, landing her in a 20-year coma. Fast forward to the present day and Stephanie, now 37, wakes up from her coma, ready to reclaim her crown as prom queen. She returns to her high school, determined to pick up where she left off and make her high school dream a reality. But as she navigates her new reality as a 37-year-old woman in a high school world, Stephanie must confront the question, can she truly have it all? Number 8, Hustle. Fired and at a loss, former pro basketball scout Stanley Sugerman wanders the streets of Madrid, searching for a spark of inspiration. That spark comes in the form of Bo Cruz, a phenomenal street ball player he discovers playing in a local park. Stanley sees Bo as his ticket back to the big leagues and sets out to groom him for the NBA, convinced that together they can make it to the top. Number 7, The Man from Toronto. The Man from Toronto is a high-stakes action comedy that follows the unexpected friendship between a smooth-talking, womanizing Toronto man and a reserved, by the book's New Yorker who are mistaken for each other at a rental car agency. As they're forced to embark on a wild adventure together, these polar opposites must learn to work together and rely on each other if they hope to clear their names and avoid getting killed. With non-stop action, hilarious comedy, and an all-star cast, The Man from Toronto is a must-see movie for fans of both Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. Number 6, Purple Heart. Cassie Salazar, a struggling singer-songwriter, and Luke Morrow, a troubled Marine, couldn't be more different. Cassie works nights at a bar in Oceanside, caught to make ends meet while pursuing her dream of becoming a singer-songwriter, while Luke finds comfort in the unswerving discipline of service. But when circumstances bring them together, they soon find themselves in a marriage of convenience for military benefits. But as they navigate the ups and downs of their unexpected union, the line between real and pretend begins to blur. As they are thrown into a whirlwind of financial desperation and medical bills, they come to realize that their political identities are not as important as their personal qualities such as empathy, integrity, and fairness. Will this unlikely pair learn to flourish in a marriage of convenience? Only time will tell. Number 5, The Gray Man. Meet Six, the CIA's top assassin and the agency's best-kept secret. With a skill set honed to perfection, Six is a force to be reckoned with, feared by enemies and respected by colleagues alike. But when a mission goes awry and Six accidentally uncovers dark secrets within the agency, his world is turned upside down. A psychopathic former colleague, Lloyd Hansen, puts a bounty on his head and sets off a global manhunt by international assassins. Now, Six must use all his cunning and expertise to evade capture and stay alive. Aided by Agent Danny Miranda and handler Donald Fitzroy, Six must be his most ruthless as he fights for survival against a ruthless enemy who will stop at nothing to bring him down. Will Six be able to outsmart his enemies and clear his name, or will he fall at the hands of the very agency he once served? Number 4, Don't Look Up. The end of the world is hurtling towards Earth and time is running out. Dr. Mindy, an astronomer at Michigan State University, and his doctoral student Kate has made a shocking discovery. The massive Dibiasky comet is on a collision course with Earth, and there's nothing to stop it. With less than 6 months until impact, the fate of humanity rests on the shoulders of U.S. President Orlean and her apathetic staff. But with the press more interested in celebrity scandals than facts and people refusing to accept science, getting the word out and saving humankind is easier said than done. Will humanity be able to come together to face its greatest threat? Number 3, The Sea Beast. Welcome to an era of legend and adventure where terrifying beasts roam the seas, and monster hunters are celebrated. Heroes. Meet Jacob Holland, the greatest monster hunter of them all, whose reputation for bravery and skill is unmatched. But when a young girl, Macy Brumble, stows away on his ship, his life takes an unexpected turn. Together, they embark on a thrilling journey into uncharted waters, facing off against terrifying monsters, and making history along the way. As they navigate the dangerous seas, they form an unlikely alliance and discover that sometimes the greatest strength comes from the most unexpected places. Will they be able to conquer the beasts of the sea and make their names go down in history? Join them on their epic journey and find out. Number 2. The Adam Project. Meet Adam Reed, a 12-year-old boy still grieving the loss of his father, who's about to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. One night, as he walks into his garage, he comes face to face with a wounded pilot who turns out to be none other than his older self from the future, where time travel is in its infancy. The older Adam has risked everything to come back in time on a secret mission to save the future. Together, they embark on an epic journey into the past to find their father, set things right, and save the world. As they work together, both young and grown Adam come to terms with the loss of their father and have a chance to heal the wounds that have shaped them. But the two Adams have a rocky start, as they find that they don't like each other much. Can they overcome their differences and save the world? Join them on their journey and find out. Number 1. Glass Onion. Famed Southern detective Benoit Blanc travels to Greece for his latest case. 5 longtime friends are invited to the Greek island home of billionaire Miles Braun. All 5 know Braun from way back and know their current wealth, fame, and careers to him. The main event is a murder weekend game with Braun to be the victim. In reality, they all have reasons to kill him. Also invited is Benoit Blanc, the world's greatest detective. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe to our channel to get more related movies and series suggestions.